Good day, everyone. We are welcome to another segment of Online iCode Tutor. Our topic of the day will be from Taylor series. Now, let's look at this particular question under Taylor series. We are given f of x equals ln or in x centered at c equals 1. Now, the first thing to do is let's write out the formula, the particular series for Taylor series. The formula is f of x equals f of c plus f prime of c into x minus c raised to power 1 over 1 factorial plus f prime of c into x minus c raised to power 2 divided by 2 factorial plus f prime of c into x minus c raised to power 3 over 3 factorial plus f prime, that is f of 4 into c into x minus c raised to power 4 over 4 factorial plus and so on. Now from here, the first thing to do is to find the derivatives of this in x. Now that means that we have f of x equals in x. Now f prime of x, when you find the derivatives of in x, it gives us 1 over x. Now the second derivatives, f prime of x equals, now that means that here you have x raised to power minus 1, x raised to power minus 1, that is 1 over x something at x raised to power minus 1. Now let's use power rule to differentiate this. That means that this one will be minus 1 x raised to power minus 1 minus 1. That means that we have minus x raised to power minus 2. That means that this one now is something as minus 1 over x raised to power 2. Now f prime of x equals, that is the third derivatives. You have this. This one will be 2, that is minus 2 times negative is 2 into x raised to power minus 3. That means that we have 2 divided by x raised to power 3. That is from law of indices. This negative is 1 over, that means that we have 2 multiplied by 1 over this. That means that we have 2x raised to power minus 3. Now the fourth derivatives, 1, 2, 3, 4 of x equals, let's differentiate this. This one will be minus 6 divided by minus 3 minus 1, that's minus 1, x raised to power 4. That means that we have minus 6 divided by x raised to power 4. That is the fourth derivatives. Now the next thing to do now is to find the center at c. That means that we have f of c from this. That's f of c equals, that means that we are setting the center at what? 1. That means that in 1 here is 0. Now the next one, f prime of c equals 1 divided by 1. That means that you are substituting the center as what? 1. That means that 1 divided by 1 is what? 1. The next one is f prime of c equals 1 divided by 1. You have negative around, that's minus 1. Now f prime of c equals, now the third derivative, that 2 divided by 1 is 2. Now the fourth derivatives of c equals, now this one will not be minus 6 divided by 1, that is 1 raised to power 4 is 1, and minus 6 divided by 1 gives us what? Minus 6. Let's continue from here. The values of each of the centers has been listed out here. The next thing is what? To substitute for the values. Now this one now will not be, our f of x is in x equals, now f of c is 0 plus f of 1, that's 1 into, now x minus our c has been given to be what? 1. That's x minus 1 in raised to power 1 over 1 factorial. Now this is 0, okay, 1 factorial. That means that here, now f prime of c for the second derivative is minus 1. This one is minus 1 into x minus 1 raised to power 2 divided by 2 factorial plus, now for the third derivative, we have 3. We have 2, sorry. We have 2. This one now will now be 2 plus 2 into x minus 1 raised to power 3 divided by 3 factorial plus. Now, the last one is minus 6. This one will be minus 6 into x minus 1 raised to power 4 over 4 factorial. Now, after that, the next thing we do here is, this one is 0, that means there is no need of writing this. 1 times this will be x minus 1 divided by 1 factorial minus, now this one now is x minus 2. Now, x minus 1 raised to power 2 divided by 1 factorial is 1. 2 factorial, that's 2. 2 times 1, that's 2 factorial. Now, the next one is plus. This one is the plus 2 into, now don't forget that 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. That means that 2 times 2 times 1 has cancelled these 2. We are left with 3 here. This one will be x minus 1 raised to power 3 divided by 3. That's for that. For the last one, which is this, plus, this one now will now be 4 factorial. As you know that 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Now, 3 times 2 times 1 has cancelled this 6. That means that we are left with what? Divided by 4. That means that this one will be, since we are having negative, this one will be minus x minus 1 raised to power 4 divided by 4. Now, the next thing is this. That means that this is the series of the function. This is the series of the function. The next thing to do is to find the summation of this particular function. That means that we need to generate a function for this particular function. Now, for this particular series, I mean. Now, if you look at the series, we have x minus 1 raised to power 1. We have x minus 1 raised to power 2, x minus 1 raised to power 3, x minus 1 raised to power 4. Now, the summation, to generate the function, that means that to generate a summation for the function, it will now be summation of n to 0, everything to what? To infinity. What common to this series? What common to them is x minus 1. This one is the x minus 1. Now, if you look at the top, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how are you going to set the rate at which we have the description of all the number at the power? Now, what of if we have n equals 0? N equals 0 must give us 1. At n equals 0, it must give us 2. At n equals 0, we must have 3. At n equals 0, we must have 4. That means that when n equals 0, that means that we have what? 1 plus 0, it will give us 1. When n equals 0, we must get 1. That means that n is 0 plus 1 is what? 1. Now, plus 1 again equals 2. Plus 1 again equals 3. That means that this one will be n plus 1. Because when you have is 0 plus 1, it will give us 1. Is 0 plus 1, it will 1 plus 1, it will give us 2. The next one is what? 2 plus 1, it will give us 3. That means that the upper part has been set. Now, this one now will not be divided by n plus 1. That means that when you have 0 plus 1, you have 1. When you have 0 plus 1, 1 plus 1, you have 2. When you have 2 plus 1, you have what? 3. That means that addition of the real number to the power and the denominator will give us the values. Now, what's the next thing? We need to set the value of sign here. We have negative, negative, and what? Positive, and so on. That means that how we are going to set that one is this. If we have minus 1 raised to power n, that is minus 1 raised to power 0 will give us 1 as positive here. Minus 1 raised to power 1, it will give us what? Negative 1 as this. That means that this one will be minus 1 raised to power n, or minus 1 raised to power n plus 1. Which one should we choose? Let's use minus 1 raised to power n. That means that this is the summation of the function of this particular series. Now let's stop here. Kindly feel free to help us to share, comment, and like this particular video. Thanks.